It is on to the Browns. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in for Week 15 Chicago Bears preview as the Bears come back at home after the loss to the Green Bay Packers to take on Shedeur Sanders, Myles, Garrett, and the 3-10 Cleveland Browns. But before I get into my likes, my thoughts, my previews, all this stuff about this upcoming Bears matchup, I just want to say thank you guys for the love and support. We're getting closer to 6K subscribers before the end of 2025. And to help me get there, make sure you leave this video a like as we continue to help this channel to grow and beat the YouTube algorithm, get more eyeballs on the channel, get more eyeballs on the videos. And if you haven't, make sure you click the subscribe button and notification bell so you will not miss any of the content that I have posted on this channel. But without further ado, let's dive into it. All right, guys, I'm going to get the elephant out of the room. The biggest worry for Bears fans, and me being one, the biggest worry about this Browns team coming into this game is number 95, Myles Garrett. Also, Garrett Myles. Also, that big guy on the edge that wears number 95. Also, the best defensive player in the league. All that to say, Myles Garrett, I will give credit where credit is due. He's one of the more special players that we've ever seen play the defensive side of the ball in this league. Give credit where credit is due. And that is, like I said, is the biggest elephant in the room, the biggest thing to talk about. So we're going to talk about it early and get it out of the way, as I believe he can cause a problem. And I have a firm belief that he could possibly wreck a game. And he's done it before in his career. He's done it before against us. Do you guys not remember the 2021 Justin Fields 9-sack game? I think Myles Garrett in that game had like 5 sacks by himself. Yeah, we know that this is a different Bears offense than we had then, of course. This is a different Bears football team. But Myles Garrett is still at that dominant level that he was then. Nothing has changed. And I think he's even more dominant now than he was in 2021, 2022. So, I think the biggest thing is they also like to move him around. They also like to put him in different types of situations, whether he's coming off the edge, whether he's doing stunts. This is something that Ben Johnson and this coaching staff is definitely going to have to prepare Caleb Williams and also this offensive line and Trapillo, Thuney, Dalman, Jackson, and Wright. And Wright, he had a bit of a struggle in Philly with a guy like a Jaylon Phillips. This offensive line only let up 1 sack last week, but we know the Green Bay Packers were causing pressure all day. And one thing about Caleb is his ability to escape pressure. But I think he has much better success if he's able to sit in a pocket. And that is going to be key. We know the things he can do as a Houdini on the run. But I think when we're talking about Caleb, to me, he does have some throws on the run. He does make some plays on the move. But I think if you're able to protect him, which is easier said than done with a guy like a Myles Garrett, you're going to have much more success as a Chicago Bears offense. And the Cleveland Browns defense, at this point of me recording this video, have injuries all on their defense. Shelby Harris, Mason Graham at the defensive line, questionable. Carson Schwarzenegger, linebacker, questionable. Denzel Ward from The Ohio State University, and Garrett Delpit in the secondary, as well as Tyson Campbell in the secondary, Rashawn Judkins in the secondary, all questionable for this ball game. We shall see if they're going to go. But there's a lot of guys that you're going to have possibly in or out of the lineup and dealing with injury. Bears, Odunze, and Zacchaeus are both questionable for this ball game. Odunze missed last week with the foot injury. So I think when we're talking about this Bears team, we know what their success is. Running the football, as this is the number 2 ranked rushing team in the league. The Cleveland Browns is not bad against the run. They rank 13th, which is top half in the league. And I think if you're going to want to win this game, you're going to have to run the football. And I think another key for this Bears offense, I think your passing game is going to have more success early. I think when we're talking about the Bears, especially over the last couple of weeks, it's been taking a little bit for this passing game to have some success. Now, granted, the Bears just dominated the line of scrimmage. But I think if you're going to have to want success, you got to get the passing game early if you want to score points on this Browns defense that ranks 17th. It's not a bad defense by any stretch of the means, as they also ranked number 1 against the pass, which is going to be difficult for the Bears to do because of the Myles Garrett pressure. If Ward and Delpit, guys like that, are healthy, they have a good secondary. So it's easier said than done, but I know their focus is going to be running the football. I know that.
Yo, what's up, guys? APW Sports here, and today's video is being brought to you by ExpressVPN. Now, there's a few things I really like about having ExpressVPN. One, I feel protected. Being on the internet a lot as a content creator, or being on the internet, period, especially in the 2025 modern era, you're going to need protections from hackers. You're going to need protections from your passwords. You're going to need protections from your vital credit card, vital personal information. ExpressVPN does an excellent job of protecting you. And also, if things happen to slip or if things have been exposed before, you will get alerts to your phone that will let you know that things have been exposed to the dark web and that you should take action. And then another thing that I really like about it is that you can unlock more of Netflix. Now, me personally, if you guys don't know, I am a big WWE fan. And since the WWE has a partnership with Netflix in the international areas, you can get your PLEs, you can get your Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all things WWE on Netflix. Best thing to do, switch your location to say a Canada, to say a United Kingdom, and bam, there you go. You have all your access to your WWE content, and it unlocks more things that necessarily United States does not carry. And that is another thing that I really love about ExpressVPN. So to get yours today and get 3 months free, click the link below and use code APW Sports at checkout to get 3 months free of ExpressVPN. You will not regret that at all. Best investment you will ever make. Protect yourself and unlock more television on Netflix to watch. Now, we're going to get back to this video.
And then when we're talking about this Bears defense, Kyler Gordon, I would probably rule him out at this point. Tyree Stevenson is still questionable. He's missed last 2 weeks. It's good that we have a guy like a TJ Edwards back. It's good that we have Sewell back at that linebacker position. He doesn't have an injury designation at the time of me recording this video. So I think that when this is a game where the Bears defense is starting to get a little bit healthier with Jaylon Johnson back, Hippolyte back. We still have Tremaine Edmunds on IR. But I think we're talking about the things that this Cleveland Browns offense can do with Shedeur Sanders now quarterback. I think we're starting to see the Cleveland Browns be have a little bit more success on offense. We seen it last week against Tennessee, albeit it was against Tennessee, but we seen them have success. And then Quinshon, Judkins from The Ohio State University has been playing really well in the run game. Dylan Sampson, another rookie, has been playing some really good football, and he's questionable for this ball game. I'll be honest, I'm not feared of this wide receiver position. Jeudy is the best thing they got. Cedric Tillman's questionable. He has games. Isaiah Bond, but David Njoku is a guy that's questionable, and I think he is a big part of what this Cleveland Browns team can do. Harold Fanner Jr. at the tight end position, the big, strong, size guy. I really like what he's been doing, but David Njoku can basically create problems because he's one of the better tight ends that we have in this league. So if he's able to go, that's another matchup nightmare that this team is going to have to defend, where they're going to stick TJ Edwards on him, which TJ Edwards is not the greatest in coverage. No, Sewell, I don't think he's personally, to me, the greatest in coverage. Is more play to run type of a linebacker, even though TJ Edwards is a little bit better in coverage. And then another thing that the Bears are going to have to try to do is get after Shedeur. Make things difficult for Shedeur. Easier said than done because the Bears are not, or haven't been, a football team basically this season that's been creating a ton of pressure. It really has not been a team that's creating a lot of pressure. And then you're talking about a Bears run defense that's ranked 27th. So I'm expecting Cleveland to try to run the football. on this Bears defense. Try to give them time of possession. Try to make things easier for Shedeur by having a more dominant run game. And then we're talking about the Bears pass defense and ranks 21st. So one thing that this Bears defense does do that can create problems, especially with a young football team, young quarterback, 2 young running backs, is that this Bears team takes the football away. And they lead the league with 27 takeaways. Whether it's Nahshon Wright has been playing well with the interceptions, whether it's guys like Montez with the sack fumbles, Kevin Byard has been having a really great year, even though Tremaine Edmunds is out there, that's committed to those numbers. TJ Edwards is a guy that can get some hands on some footballs, Jaquan Brisker, and I really love what CJ Gardner-Johnson has been doing. And with this offensive line for the Cleveland Browns, a lot of them are questionable. But Antonio, Teller, and Conklin are all questionable for this ball game at the time we were recording this video. So, seems like on both sides, the Browns are a football team that is dealing with a lot of injury coming into this football game. And there are 3 keys for the Bears. Is number 1, you are going to have to get after Shedeur Sanders, make things difficult for him. I think if you do that, you have a better chance to win this game. 2, you're going to have to find a way to contain Myles Garrett, and that is easier said than done. This Bears defense had another pass rusher last week to contain Michael Parsons. I think you just get a step up in Myles Garrett this week. Find a way to limit him, find a way to contain him, find a way to make things difficult for him, and you're going to have more of a better shot at winning this game. 3, continue to run the football, especially against this Browns defense that is really good against the pass, and a lot of that is due to getting after the quarterback. But I really personally think you run the football, you're going to have some success, and this Bears offensive line has been playing well. But with all that said, my pick for this game is going to be the Chicago Bears. I think are going to win this game at home, bounce back from last week, and win with a score of 24-14. I don't see this game being much of a nail-biter because the inconsistency of this Browns offense to, number 1, score points, and 2, run the football is really good as they have. They have been a very inconsistent offense, very consistent throwing the football. Even with Shedeur, they have moments where the passing game is not great. And then on top of that, I expect the Bears to make life hell for Shedeur, get some turnovers, and also I expect the Bears to come out and try to run down the Browns' throats, make things easier for Caleb. Caleb does have to be a little bit more accurate with his throws. That is something that has been one of those things that has kind of annoyed me, or annoyed Bears fans basically all season, is that he misses some throws. Having Odunze back possibly could be a big help for this Bears offense. And we know what Swift and Mononga can do in the running game with this offensive line. So I don't think it's going to be as close of a football game. I think the Bears come out and they really make a bit of a statement against this Browns team and get this win at home in the cold, 24-14. But that's all I have. Make sure you guys leave this video a like, comment your thoughts down below, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. The goal is 6K before the end of 2025. But I am APW Sports signing out. Make sure you guys stay safe. Have a great and excellent day. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.